What is happening, folks? Sebastian Quick here, welcoming you back to the Quick. Today we are continuing our playthrough of Valheim. And if you'll recall from our last episode, we dove into a couple of burial chambers and pulled out an impressive, 15 Surtling cores. So now we are sitting in pretty good shape. I just actually, right before I turned the camera on, I loaded this up to get some more charcoal going. That's interesting, right there. Levitating chopping block. How we doing, bees? Okay, you guys doing pretty good. Alright, so one unfortunate thing we discovered was that we only have 5 copper, and to make a furnace, a forge, we need 6 copper. We have everything else we need, but we need 1 more copper. So, what that means is that we are heading back to the Black Forest. Okay, we are fully repaired and fully ready to head back. So yeah, here is the copper vein we found. A couple of burial chambers, another one here that we also found, but our goal right now is to get more copper. So let's head on down that way. I wanted to check one more thing before we head out. Alright, we could use some more deer skin, I think. So we will do that as well. Should probably keep our eye out also for some tin right along the coast, because eventually there is only so much you can make with copper. Only so much. So we will grab some tin as well. Those 5 Surtling cores that we have left over. We have a couple of choices here. I could set up another kiln to make some... I keep calling it a kiln. Yep, charcoal kiln. Okay. We could set up another charcoal kiln to double our production of charcoal, which is never a bad idea. Or, once we have a bronze axe and we're able to consistently chop down our birch trees and get some fine wood, then we can make a bunch of things. But most importantly, we can make portals. We can make some portals for getting around the map easily. We'll also be able to make a fine wood bow, make a carve a ship, which we are going to want soon. Makes getting around much easier. Alright, we are approaching the Black Forest. And our first burial chamber down there that we've already cleared. Let's go ahead and take out this... Oh, or not. Oh, a bear. That's that. I wonder if that's the bear we left last time. Has he seen me? No, he has not. Let's keep it that way. The boar has seen me, though. Oh, he really ventured out into the meadows there. All right. Yeah, we're not quite ready to take on the old bear. A couple of... Ooh, 3. Gather around, kids. Oh, we have not eaten. Yeah, we're gonna need to take care of that. That could have been real bad, especially if we run afoul of that bear. One hit probably would have taken us out. Alright, let's take care of that. Alright, that will slowly build back up. We'll just have to be careful for the next minute or so. Alright, the copper is over this way. may well be a closer copper deposit, but just really want to get some copper right now, so we're not going to be too picky. Then I think what we'll do is we'll circle down to the coast on our way back. We'll pick up, I don't know, 15 or so copper, and then pick up a couple of tin, a few more tin on the way back. It's to make bronze, it's a 2-to-1, so you need 2 copper bar to 2 copper ore to 1 tin ore. So okay, that's okay. This, oh, is that a, oh no, that's the first one we found. Oh, we went astray from our intended. Oh, hello. There is another copper deposit right here. Well, let us mark that as well. Wow, that is really close to the first one. I think we'll head up to the first one, get that cleaned up. Alright. Another thing we'll be able to make once we get some fine wood is a cart, which will be very useful for cases like this where we have actually a pretty easy path to these deposits down here. So we'll be able to pull a lot more out. Oh, hello. We have incoming here. Let's do this. I want to get that shaman if I can. Sweet. Grey dwarfs are pretty easy. Oh, wait a minute. Are there 2 of them? Okay. That's a 1-star. You get me? You got me. Alright, we'll take him out of here. Alright, I guess there were 2 of them. I did take out one, right? I didn't hallucinate that. Yeah, there's his... Oh, there is a spawner over there. That's what it is. Interesting. I'm cold. Alright, we just really want to get a few copper here. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what we're going to need for that copper axe. That is definitely our first... that's our first priority. Let's get the copper axe. Well, make the forge, obviously. But then make the copper axe after that. I'm digging myself in deep here. Probably should have just busied myself around the base there. And just slept through the night. But we'll be okay. Alright, I gotta watch my stamina, because guys could sneak up on us here. Okay, how we doing? 8. Alright, that's looking good. Oh man, he went right over my head. The other thing you gotta watch at this... Oh, come on. The other thing you gotta watch at this level is... 1-star. Is durability on your pickaxe. We haven't upgraded yet, so it wears out pretty quickly. Use that spawner. We're gonna have to take care of that spawner sooner than later. Oh, brute. Okay, this may be... He's still rocking the... I missed him. He's a 1-star too. Man. We are getting no breaks here. Where'd he go? Where did he go? And I don't feel arrested. Well, I think that is my cue. Between the cold, no rest, that spawner. And now it's raining. Now I'm wet. Alright, we are going to bug on out of here. What do we end up with? 11. So, 1 copper for... How are we doing for weight? Getting low on... Yes. If I could get... Oh man, are you serious? Just a 1-star. Right over his head. Oh, come on, right over his head again. Just before... Oh, that's not too bad. I say as he smacks me real hard. Yeah, gotta watch stamina. Alright, let's go in. Oh, come on. One-star brutes aren't... I mean, no-star brutes aren't so bad. It's when you start getting stars on those guys at this level, it gets a little dicey. Alright, I'm not sure I'll be able to carry 5 tin anymore, but let's take a look. Just gotta watch for bears down here. We can dump some stone. You know, another one. Oh, a whole bunch of them. Alright, maybe what we'll do is see if we can... There we go, right there. Okay. 2 more. Oh, we did get 5. Alright, and we're at 294 out of 300. Okay, this is our cue to blow this joint. We can avoid those... We can avoid those grey dwarfs. I think that will be ideal. Not... Is that... Yeah, that's their little base over there. Oh, hello. That arrow was pretty unnecessary. I could have just smacked him a couple times. Ooh. Hello. Like so. Probably max capacity now. Alright, let's head out here. It's not copper, is it? No. I think we mistook that for copper earlier. Okay, we just gotta watch for that bear. He was down by the water, so I think we're okay up here. I don't even want to get involved with the boar at this point. Alright, this is a good spot to trigger our power, I think. Visibility is low. Catch up. Alright, we should be clear now. Deer over there. Can we get him? We can. But the question is, can we get... question is, can we pick up anything here? I'd like to get that deer hide. We can get rid of those. Yeah, didn't really help us. There we go. Not sure that was worth one deer hide, but oh well. Alright, the rain has stopped anyway. We're not going to be wet for all that much longer. See ya. Cold, wet, and still sprinting for miles and miles. Not miles, but feels like it. Alright, we are getting fairly close. So like I was saying, this would be a pretty easy trip with a cart. If it gets to that point. But we need that axe. And it's daytime. No longer cold, almost not wet. But we're back here at the base anyway, so. Alright, we got some more charcoal down there. It's occurred to me that our little fire has gone out here. Put some logs in the fire, warm this place up. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and repair while we're right here. And do some deposits. And let us get this smelting. Alright, we'll start that off. Alright. And I guess we could have left those in the chest down there, but that's fine. Oh, let's go ahead and just grab that first copper one that comes out, and then we can go ahead and make our forge. Alright, as I recall, I am going to need some charcoal. Coal. Not that much, though. And we do not need these back at the house. Alright. We do need wood. Wood. Stone. Oh, stone's down there, too. Wood, stone. Need the rest of the copper. I don't remember how much I need exactly, but that should be fine. Alright, and let's see if we can fit it right in here. Nice. Yeah, we can. We'll have to do a little reconfiguration when we start add-ons here, but this is a good start, and let's turn it around. No particular reason. Alright. Exciting. Copper knife. That's about all you can make right now. Copper knife. Alright. All the good stuff comes when we finally make bronze, so we are going to have to wait a bit for that. Alright, what else we got here? We can put this stuff back. We'll put these in this chest. Alright, we're close to... I don't have any coal. tin. What do you got left? We got 1 tin left. Wait for this last bar to pop out, then we'll pop in our last tin. There we go. Pick that up and put this stuff back. You know what? Let's take down a couple trees. We're gonna need wood pretty soon for some more coal. I should probably eat. That was fun. Okay, that was pretty lucrative. Oh, got some more trees over there. Trees are falling everywhere. Oh man, I did take down a few things there. Still coming down. Bring the soul. I don't think I've ever seen a chain reaction quite like that. And it's still going. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a lot of wood. I said I needed wood, and, oh, okay. This is gonna do us pretty well for a while. Alright, I am at capacity with the old weight thing. Alright, let's go ahead and toss some in here. Put the rest in here for now. I'm gonna put this in here as well because that's just loading me up. All right. I wonder how many trees total that was. It's got to be 5 or 6. I'm gonna watch for stumps as well. Yeah, there's 2 right there. Only was just able to get that birch tree down. Didn't I don't see a second bit, and the birch logs are always shorter than these. The beech, birch and beech, right? I thought that might take down another one. I think we're getting close to... Okay. Man, that's a lot. Take out this stump. Surprised that tree right next to it didn't come down. You know what I might do? I'm a little concerned that this is outside of my base area, and that... Oh, you're not going to turn, are you? Trying to roll it over next to the other one. I need to get past this. Okay, that was not the way I wanted to go. This actually might work out I want to get this within the boundaries of my base area so that it doesn't despawn. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I think we're in pretty good shape now. So I'm gonna roll this a little further over here. Oh, whoa. Oh, I see. We're hitting this rock here. There we go. Ah, that didn't take much. They're gonna stay. Nope, nope, nope. That should just about fill us up there. Alright. That is looking better. We'll come back for that in a second. Alright. Let's just roll this up here a little bit more. Oh, a little excited there. Little tree is annoying. Come on. No. Okay. Alright, we're in good shape now, I think. It's right next to this one. I don't see how it could despawn. Wow, that was a lot of work. But I think we got all of those down trees cleaned up. Stumps cleaned up. Oh, necks cleaned up. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. And we got a lot more wood now, so that's not bad. We'll bring that in. Pick up this stuff. Okay. We can now make bronze. Mead kettle. Yeah, we can make our cauldron. Need 10 tin for that. 10 tin is pretty easy to come by. But before we do that, we are going to make ourselves some bronze. Oh, I left it in here. Nope, I left it in here. Yeah, there it is. Nope. Grab that. Wait a minute. 410. Oh, you know what we probably did? We probably ran out of coal. Yeah, I should grab a... Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's going to get us our last couple of... That'll get us our last couple of tin. Just one more? Was it only 5? I thought we had like 6. Why do I think we had 6? Alright, 5 is fine. That's what we need to make our 5 bronze. And now the recipes come pouring in. Bronze axe. That's what we want. What do we need for a bronze axe? Need 8 bronze. So we have 5. We need 3 more, which means we need 6 copper and 3 tin. All right. Store that for now, along with that. Necktails are down here, and fur. Not fur. Beech seeds. All right. Well, that was quite a bit of chopping for that axe. So take care of that. Getting a little low on meat. I might as well do a little cooking here. Let's check our beehives. Up to 2. Might as well gather while we're here. Alright. It is cooking up as we speak. What the heck? Let's do 6 more. So when we pick up a few more tin, we pick up 10 more tin, and we've got everything else we need, we'll make a cauldron and put that right over here. Eventually, we will want that mead kettle. It could be put here as well. Probably between those two, that can work. We'll have to do something about that. You know what? Let's just mess around with that right now. So this, to remove. Oh, I remember why I did that. To keep the smoke out. What if we... I just had a thought. What if we did this? Like that. And spun this around. I want you to go... Yep, you were just there a second. Right there. That. Is that gonna keep the smoke out? It does, doesn't it? Is that keeping the smoke out? We'll give it a second. Yeah, I think it does. It's dissipating. That's not bad. I feel like... What are these little... Where are those coming from? I feel like there's something we can do to... what do we need for... Oh, do we have fir cone? We must, right? We do. Our 1 fir cone. That's exciting. Let's put it outside. Could put it on here. Yeah, we need to fix that up. We need some more core wood. Let's put it right here for now. Pretty. Alright, that will boost our comfort a bit more. We now have a comfort of 6, so we'll get an extra minute there, which is nice. Alright, so this is looking good. We'll have room for our mead kettle and our cauldron here at some point. I think there's... I'll do something to kind of clean that up a little bit, but I think that's fine for the moment. Alright, let's get some more charcoal rolling. Actually, you can do that right now. You know what else I'm going to do? I am going to, because this is doing nothing for us, I am going to put another kiln down. No reason not to. What am I doing here? Tuck that right there. And grab another stack of this. Don't want the whole thing. Nice. If and when we're ready to... if and when we are ready to... Man, those are some good stacks of wood there. That's going to get us a ways. Sorry. If and when we're ready to make some portals, we can always dismantle one of those, but there's just no reason not to have them both going at this point and use those Surtling cores. It's not like they're going to run out. I have a little bit of work to do here for my own OCD. Okay. Let's... How do I want to do this? It's going to work. That's not going to work at all. Alright, we can redo this then. Let's flatten this out right here. And flatten this out right here. Our skinning thing is buried a bit there, but that looks better. All right, we need to. I'm gonna stick it right there in front of that hole. No, I'm not. I am going to put one of these right here. Better? I don't know. Oh. We don't have what we need for wood now. Alright, let's load this back up. And oh. Makes me feel better. What was that? I felt like the ground just shook. Something just shook. Paranoid about trolls just coming out of nowhere, although this would be quite the trek for them. Alright. Well, it is nighttime now. Oh. Did we just do that? Did we just do that? I feel like that's new. That lack of elevation. Yeah, we just did that, didn't we? That's why that was like that. Okay. I'm not inclined to fix that right now. I am inclined to take a nap. Let that charcoal smelt. Get up in the morning and refill it. Refill our 2 kilns. Yeah. Okay. I think that was the right move to put those cores to work. I mean, Kind of a no-brainer, but... Alright. Question is, do we make a run for our... Do we make a run for that last copper? And the answer is yes, we do. So we need copper and tin. I think we'll shoot for maybe 20 and 10. I think we'll be able to carry that back. Could be close though. Oh, our nuclear power is ready. Let's... do I want to save it for the way back? Let's save it for the way back. We're more likely to need it because we're more likely to have lost our rested bonus. Potentially it be nighttime. Potentially be raining. So let's save it. We can keep an eye out for critters. Like this poor pig. Oh, there's a deer right there. We are still... we don't need that. Can we get this guy from here? What is going on? Alright, got him. Is that a 2-star? Or is that a star deer? I am keenly aware of the fact that these are burial sites, these interesting configurations of stones here, and that I do now have a pickaxe, so I could, there is generally treasure somewhere along this line right here, but I am laser focused on that copper, so I'm gonna head down, see if I can get some of that. So yeah, we're thinking about maybe 20 copper, 10 tin. I mean, that's without Meganjord, which is the belt you get from the trader that increases your carrying capacity significantly. 20 copper, 10 tin is, oh boy, is a bear. I think he saw us that time. But he is not fast. Not difficult to avoid. Especially if he hasn't, like, fully caught on to you. Yeah, we avoided him. Go away. Alright, where... Alright. Copper deposits. Ignoring deer. Ignoring that tower over there. We still do have that. Do we take out that spawner? You know what, maybe what we'll do is we will go to work on this one here. Oh, we have got the skeletons to contend with. As soon as we start mining, they're gonna hear us and come our way. Yeah, there he is. But he is still ripe for smackdown. Didn't kill him, but he does not have much left. Take him out like so. Alright. should probably also look into what we need to upgrade our axe here. Another thing we'll want to get shortly is a bronze pickaxe. That'll be a nice upgrade from the amp pickaxe. Much more durable, as I recall. Now, it's certainly possible to toss up a quick workbench and toss a roof over it and repair your pickaxe. But generally, I find that by the time that pickaxe wears out, you're pretty close to capacity anyway. It's not often without a cart, it's generally not worth it. Oh. I don't know if you just respawned or you just now noticing me. Am I getting closer to that? I may be getting closer to that. How are we doing? 4 copper? Did I fail to pick up a bunch of stuff here? 5? Man. That is a low yield rate. Doing something wrong here? Seem to be attracting less attention from that spawner down here. I don't know if it's also because it was nighttime before and there were just more of them about, but whatever it is, I do appreciate it. Alright, we are getting low on durability here for a pickaxe, so we may be, what I said earlier may have been a lie. About the durability not needing to be repaired. May want to do that after all. Alright, we're up to 11. How are we doing on wood? We have no wood. I think we also said we needed more core wood, right? This may be a multi... We may not be able to do the 2010 we were talking about. Alright, 4 minutes left on our rested buff, but that can be replenished fairly easily. Alright, we are at capacity. Alright, I don't need a lot of stone right now, so I am inclined to dump that. Alright, you know what? We have what we need for our axe. We need to say we needed 6 copper. And we have 11. So, and we can carry a fair bit more. Where did that... Oh, we're up here. That core wood we just chopped down. Alright, let's take another... Actually, no, we need to go... We need to get our tin. Yeah, let's go get our tin. Alright, this will get us what we need. That's tin. Oops. Question is, can we get the tin we need before our pickaxe breaks? We can. That was close. Let's repair that pickaxe real quick. Yeah, I knew these guys would be coming along. Another one right there. Alright. Crafting. Excuse me. Okay, let's put a roof on here. Nice. Alright, we are all repaired. And we can just take this down. Kind of all for naught. Carrying too much. Really? How many were there? Alright, I am just over the... Once again, I toss aside the chunk of meat. Alright, let's head home. Oh, all kinds of tin here. Sadly, we do not have the capacity to carry it. No longer rusted. See, what I should have done before I took that whole thing down, I should have... I don't have stone. I can't. Oh, you got me. Alright. Oh, there's the bar. What are you doing, man? We don't have to boar? Do bears and boars fight? Alright, see, now is when we... First we replenish our stamina bar. And then we trigger the power. But I heard something there. Alright, we will smelt up that tin and copper and make ourselves a little axe. I had the occasion to rewatch bits of my Enshrouded, well, the two videos that currently encompass my Enshrouded playthrough, and I was reminded how much I like the music in that game. Music in Valheim is cool too, different vibe, but Enshrouded is probably a bit more my style in general. I do want to get back to that, but that playthrough, but kind of feeling Valheim right now, I gotta say. Okay, what are we doing? Clear up some space here. Come down, pick up this charcoal. Alright, that is full up. Okay. I want to make sure that this gets done first. And then... Oh, no, it's on this side, isn't it? There we go. Alright, let's fill this back up. This. Alright, what else have we got here? Oh, we've got a few extra. Put that. Alright. Alright, and just like that, we are looking pretty good. Alright. So we'll be able to make that axe pretty soon. Oh, I want to check to see what our next upgrade is for crafting. Okay. Do not yet have access to another upgrade for the workbench. I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that we need iron before we can upgrade the workbench further. We can upgrade our forge pretty quickly, just 2 bronze for the anvils, so that will be good. So we don't have much. Oh, I did want to... Oh, we can't upgrade the pickaxe, can we? No, it's a one thing. How we? No, can't upgrade that. Need level 4. Yeah, okay. All that is locked. Okay. So, bronze axe is first. So then you got to choose between whether you want the bronze sword or the bronze pickaxe. Bronze sword is another 8. Bronze pickaxe is 10. The sword comes in super handy. I'm thinking I might go with the bronze sword as the next upgrade. As the next item after the bronze axe, and then do bronze pickaxe. And then we'll do these two in whatever order makes sense. Okay, we need 3 more copper, and then we will be able to make our axe. What else do we need for the axe again? Wood and leather scraps. Might as well grab those now. Do I not have any? Guess not. Let's take 25. Alright, we need 1 more copper bar. 3, 2, 1, boom. Nope, didn't work. Come on. There we go. We've got our 6. And our 3. Did not get our... There we go. Alright, so... we'll do 3 of these. And then magically we should see... What's that? Oh, we got the rest of the bronze stored here. There we go. Very nice. Okay, exciting. You know, another reason not to do the sword next is that we now have a nice bronze axe. It does decent damage. So, a major difference between the sword and the axe, they do similar damage, but when you're fighting multiple enemies, the sword does base damage to all of the enemies that you hit, whereas the base damage is split with the axe. So if you're fighting 2 enemies, you're doing half as much damage to each with the axe, whereas with the sword, it's the base amount spread amongst them. So yeah, that's a significant advantage, especially in this, you know, part of the game where you're often fighting more than one opponent at a time, like a Great Orc, for instance. But you know what I want to do? I want to, while I'm here, ooh, happy day, fine wood. And there we go. Wooden sword, fine wood bow, that's going to be another big upgrade soon. Adds, is that an upgrade? That might be an upgrade for our workbench. I think it is. I don't think that I can't fight and think at the same time. Ooh, Yule Garland, nice. Got about that. You need something special for that though. You need like cloth or some kind of something like that. So that may not be in the cards right away. Jute? I think you need jute. Once we get the fine wood bow, that's when we start thinking fine wood bow and bronze arrows. That's when we start seriously thinking about maybe taking on a bear. I know. They are resistant to pierce, but just that increased damage makes it more realistic. What do we got? 18. What do we need to build? The fun stuff we want. Okay, yeah, so the adds is an upgrade for the workbench, so that's cool. So we are going to be able to significantly increase our rested bonus by adding some fine wood accoutrement to our base. Actually, I could probably do that as well. Just thought about that. But the sitting log and this little wooden chair are mutually exclusive. You can't get a bonus for both. Let's pick this up, pick that. Alright, we are... Alright, I'm going to build these. Okay, I am adding wood. It's possible to add your higher quality woods to the kilns, like your fine wood and your core wood. I just wanted to make sure that was not happening. Okay. Alright, well that is a big upgrade for us. We can now get fine wood. What do we need for the fine wood bow? There it is. Only 10. And 10 core wood. So this gets us 28 pierce, and the fine wood gets us 32. So yeah, that's already a significant increase. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Oh, what do we need for the? What do we need for the cart? Is miscellaneous? Where's the? Oh, you know what we need? We need. Can't make it. We need nails. Bronze nails to make the cart. We're gonna have to split this out. Oh, we're doing pretty good on feathers. That's not an issue anymore. Hold on. That goes there. Charcoal and the stone go here. Could have done plate stacks, but I didn't. Alright. I think we are in good shape. It's been another long playthrough. Long session. We are in pretty good shape. We have our bronze axe. Exciting. Fine wood, here we come. Yeah, we need those bronze nails. I think that's going to be the next thing that will allow us to make the carve, which is the next step up in the raft, and really the first boat that's worth building. And we'll add some fine wood furniture. I think we're gonna have to make the final decision. Are we going to expand this base, or are we going to move it? I do kind of like this location. I like this view, this being above these rocks. I kind of look forward to making a little stairs down here across the rocks and out onto the water. I guess we'll see what comes from that last identified burial chamber. If we can get a good chunk of certain cores out of there, then we may set up some portals down by those two copper deposits. We'll see. Alright, I'm just rambling at this point. So, thanks as always for following me along on the journey, and I will close out this episode looking at our lovely, lovely Yule tree. Alright, till later, I'll talk to you.